Hello and welcome to another multiplayer battle on Call of Warhammer Beginning of the End Times, a modification from Medieval 2. Today we have a battle between me as Skaven and my opponent today is Spyfly123 as Dark Elves. This is on the latest 1.5 End Times patch, so Skaven have a bunch of new units to bring to the table, which I'll be testing a few of them. Today my army composition is as follows. I have 2 units of these poison wind mortars, which have, I think, 4 mortars each. A warp lightning cannon, which does absolutely useless as battle, you'll see. For reasons it's not placed correctly, and it doesn't have line of sight. So it's near enough useless on the hill the way I've sighted it, but that's my fault. Let's see, I've got, I think, 3 units of Giselles, with 3 units of Spear Rats, 2 units of Storm Vermin, 3 units of Storm Vermin, a Plague Monk, some Rat Ogres, which are now a viable option because they now cost 4 or 5k instead of 7,500, which is almost half the price, so they're incorporated into a lot of my latest builds. I've actually got 2 units of the Rat Ogres, and I think they've got a stat buff to make up for the fact they're easily stun locked and have few models. I've also got 2 units of Albino Guard, and for my special weapons I have the Rattling Guns, the trusty weapon of the Skaven, some Pack Rats, Rat Swarms, and some Warp Fire Throwers hidden somewhere in the lines, so I can't find them right now. My opponent's army, Spyfly, is 2 seconds. He's got 2 units of Cold Ones, pretty much standard army of Dark Shards with about 4 units of those, 3 units of Bleak Swords, and 3 hard Geneth Executioners. So let's start the battle. So obviously in this battle it's going to be a battle to determine who has missile superiority. So my Giselles will probably be the first to be in range any moment now, because they're on a hill. I don't know if handguns get a range bonus on a hill. I know archers, I think, do in this game, but I'm not sure about gunpowder units, because I don't know how the projectile system works. There we go, my mortars are forcing them. Let's see if we can zoom in and get some shots of these explosions, because I want to see the new blood and gore. Some shots did quite a lot of damage there, killed about 20 models. There's some more Warp Fire Thrower, the Warp Giselle Fire, sorry. And he's decided to go for an all-out rush, which is a wise decision, because the longer he waits, the more I'm just going to snipe him with Giselles and mortars. Skaven have a very viable gunpowder option and can outshoot just about any faction now, and that includes Dark Elves. Oh, here the Rattling Guns are getting fire. And they're just dicing through these hard Geneth Executioners. Oh, look at that. About 5 to 10 models dropping on each time there. It's down to 50 odd models, and then I countercharge at the last second with the Pack Rats. I keep calling them Pack Rats, the Rat Swarms, I know, but I also committed the Plague Monks. His crossbows haven't got the best angle, in the sense that crossbows are better firing straight at the enemy rather than straight up at the enemy, if that makes sense. Like, they can't arc their shots as well. Well, they can, but they won't get as many kills. I've sneakily deployed the Warp Fire Thrower to the flank, and it's going to go round and hopefully get some kills. Just waiting for that. Maybe it's not in range. But I committed all the Storm Vermin to stop this Cold One Cavalry sneaking around my flank. Because if that Cold One Cavalry engages me from the sides and rear at the same time, then I'm as good as dead. You got to discourage cavalry maneuvers when you're playing Skaven. It's a very important strategy. A lot of the best Skaven players on this mod will discourage you from using cavalry by either creating kill boxes or screening their flanks with elite units such as Storm Vermin or the Albino Guard. The mortars kind of got engaged by these executioners, so I committed the Rat Ogres. Rat Ogres are engaging, doing quite well. They're not getting stun locked as much as they used to, in my experience. The Rattling Guns are sniping his cavalry. So I've warded them off, built up the rattling guns to discourage them from deploying on my wing. All the while I'm taking a lot of crossbow damage, but because he's engaged all his troops in melee, he'll be taking a lot of damage as well. Best part is these small rats are actually screening the rattling guns and they can fire over them. So they routed the executioners there. And they're doing quite a number on the the dark shards. I've decided to commit the blade monks are now free to the Hargrave enough executioners. He's also went for a charge, so they're just charging each other. His troops are windy because he's been fighting uphill, mine's are only warmed up. So I had a little bit of an advantage in the sense I had a hill in this battle. But it was fun to see how the Skaven firepower in this latest patch, plus I got to bring some rat ogres, so I'm quite happy. So yeah, love playing Skavens. And I'm just slowly sniping down these dark shards. The rat ogres have decided to go for a charge through the ranks and try to silence these dark shards that have been firing at me, and the shades as well. Oh, I just moored the own guys there. A couple of rat ogres. Guess Skaven getting revenge on the rat ogre that bullied him as a kid. Asked for him for all his warpstone, I guess. Yeah, the rat ogre's coming through with the Packmaster leading the way with his little cattle prod thing. Well, not cattle prod, rat prod. The warpfire thrower was silenced. I've moved my Giselle to try and snipe this cavalry on the wing, in which case he's decided to now charge with his cold ones. They are multiple HP, but they're still not going to do much against Storm Vermin, even with some crossbow support. The Plague Monks are now fighting the Executioners. They've managed to kill their general, which was the Executioner, and the main lines. The main lines are broken. Charging through now. Rat ogres engaging. So the Albino Guards pulled up to the centre and had a glorious charge there. Still trying to see a gore shot from the mortar. I'm trying to zoom in so I can see a gore shot, but he's routing all his units. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't seem to see the gore in this replay for the... There's usually a lot of gore in that, it usually explodes into a red cloud. At least what it did when I was playing it. Maybe I corrupted the replay or something, I don't know. But it's still a very good mod even without the amazing gore features of 1.5. Maybe it's just a bug, a replay bug. I've noticed that with a lot of Total War games, the replays are bugged. And now his cavalry is making an epic last charge to try and thin these Albino Guard out. But they're still a hard-boiled unit, and I think they still have 2 HP. So it's not a fight he'd really want, but there's not much he can do. The shades are still here. I think he had about 4 or 5 units of shades hidden, which is why I didn't see them. The Warp Giselles, he should probably prioritise fighting these guys. There's only 16 of them left, so he's probably decided to change for more blocks of rats like Storm Vermin. Still sniping away at him. Mortars have been remanned and are firing into the combat of the... I think I targeted the shades. Or did I target here, the cavalry? Can't remember which. Despite what the balance bar says, this is actually quite close battle, in the sense that the Dark Elf shades could probably do a number on my units, even if they're like when they're firing well engaged. I think that rat ogre's not doing too well. But yeah, shades are a very powerful missile unit, and they can hide anywhere. I don't know how good they are in melee, but they're getting shot in the backs by Giselle fire. So spear rats. I still call them Conrad's spears. I don't like the name spear rat. I know it's just easier, simplified saying spear rat, but oh, there we go. There's some gore shots, and that's finally routed them. And I think at this point he's decided he's had enough. and it's almost time for the GG. His cavalry are now depleted, fighting a lot of halberds with Ralgr support. Very viable option now, Skaven. Ralgr's very powerful now, well worth the costs. Skaven were lacking a tanky unit that they could deploy. I mean, they had the Ralgrs, but they're just far too expensive in the previous build to be considered. Considering an Ogre's 4000 and Ralgr was double that, plus change. So, yep, these executioners. I think one more volley of Giselles are now charge in from the Storm Vermin, which are now heavily depleted. Just a melee ground now. Let's watch his animations. Oh, the Ralgrs punched like 4 Dark Elves there, that was awesome. And they've had enough. Ralgrs is too much for the Dark Elves this day. I don't know if they dropped a Moro, because these have insanely high stats and HP for their price. But it was still quite an epic battle. It was closer than the balance bar, which I finally got a fair Warblade and cannon shot off at the end there. That was a useless piece of unit for me. Let's see, what was the best performers? The Poison Wind Mortar one of them got 219 kills, so that's a good mortars are. Rowling Guns nearly got 200 kills, and then Giselles nearly got 277 kills. And the Ralgrs were no slouches either, with 87 and 65. Storm Vermin did about average. Albino Guard got 50 kills apiece roughly, so yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see some more, we'll call Warhammer Beginning end times, consider subscribing, and I'd like to thank you for watching. Goodbye.